Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am Stanford Chidge. This is the Chelsea Football Fancast, and we are almost at the end of the show. Last part. Some of you will say, thank God, why did it go on so long? But that would just be my mother. Now, I have a little bit of Chelsea Cheddar's stats for you tonight.
Can I read them out?
You can indeed, Jonathan, but before you do, I'm going to tell the people out there that we've got a bit of... Can you tell those horrible Arsenal fans to get out of my gallery, or I will come and sort them out with hammers and ratchets and God knows what else? I will be very cross. Get them out of that gallery now.
Hatchets and hammers.
Thank you. Right.
Carving knives and spanners.
Jonathan, you do your Chelsea Cheddar stats.
Chelsea named an unchanged starting 11 for the first time since December 2012. Number 2. The Blues have kept 11 clean sheets in their last 13 games at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have now beaten Leicester 50 times in all competitions.
A half century.
Oscar has made 50 Premier League starts for the Blues. And now, the stat of the week.
God, there's not many stats this week.
No, there are very few.
Oh, hang on. Clapping. They're clapping for stat.
Stat of the week.
Excited.
Diego Costa is the 18th player to score in both of his first 2 games for Chelsea.
Okay, a prize for anybody who knows any of the others.
First 2 league games, is it?
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Kerry.
None at all.
Who was the last?
But anyway, chuck it here, old son. That's brilliant. Thank Cheddar.
Probably Bobby
thank you
Chandler.
so much for those stats.
Probably Greavesy.
I love it. Now, just so that you know, you can have more Chelsea stats and history by going to, there you go, it's on the screen now, www.chelseachatter.com, and of course follow the lovely man at Chelsea Chatter on Twitter. He is lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, it is time for a bit of Chelsea Fancast news. So pin your lug holes back and listen up. Right, now actually, you'll love this first bit of news. Following on from our little tribute to Dickie Attenborough, I found out, I think it was CFC Kath who put a tweet out about this, but Mick Greenaway died 15 years ago last Friday. I cannot believe it's whizzed by that quickly. Now,
Zigga zagga.
Exactly. Thank you, Kath, for reminding everybody on Twitter. Now, for those of you who don't know who he was, well, he was the bloke responsible for the Zigga Zagga chant in the old shed years ago, and I think I'm safe to say, arguably the creator of the Celery song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's safe to say that he was. Now, there we go. R.I.P. Rest in peace, Mick, and keep the blue flag flying high and stay carefree. So I'm glad we remembered that. Now, this is a very worthwhile thing. Next up on the news, West London United. No, it's not a franchise club formed from the Fulham and QPR and Brentford Massive. No, it's our good mate Martin Wickham, who is planning on the 6th of September to walk to all 4 football grounds in West London. So that would be Griffin Park, Craven Cottage, Stamford Bridge and Loftus Road. The finishing point will be Wembley Stadium. Now, the total distance covered will be approximately 15 miles, and the reason that he's doing this is to raise money for PKD Charity UK, and it's to commemorate a friend of theirs called Tom Scanlon, who passed away at the age of 26 last March. There we go, it's PKD Charity. Now, polycystic kidney disease is a genetic disease that affects about 70,000 adults and children in the UK and 12 million worldwide. And it was a contributing factor to Tom's sudden and untimely death. Now, Tom didn't know that he had PKD, and screening of family members in the aftermath of his passing has revealed that his young son also carries the condition, which is very sad. So well done, Martin, and anybody who knows Martin will be relieved for his health that it's not a run. That's all I'm saying. Actually, he said that. He said that he wished he'd found out the Ice Bucket Challenge before they did. But well done, Martin, for doing this. Now, you can donate to this through the website, which is www.justgiving.com/WLU. And, of course, you can text WLUW99 to 70070. Now, don't panic if you haven't been able to write that down. I forgot to get the graphic done because I'm a naughty boy. But what I can tell you is that I've got all of this up on a blog on the chelseafancast.com website. Just go on to latest news and look for West London United, and you can find all the information there and the links to where to donate. But Martin is a great, great friend of ours on the show. and I love him to pieces. He was there on Saturday in the Finborough Arms and the Hand and Flower, and it means a great deal to him. So if you can dip your hand in your pocket, no matter how much you donate, small or large, doesn't matter, just help him out. He's a decent bloke and he deserves it. Now, third news item is, well, I think this fits in really beautifully with what we were saying about Dickie Attenborough. You know, we were going on about Help a London Child. Well, Joe, no less a man than Joe Tweeds, and his very, very fabulously wonderful Plains of Almeria season preview. There we go. There's a lovely little screen grab of the cover. Now, this, I tell you, this is without doubt, the best piece of work done on the season preview out there.
He's a terrific writer.
Well, I mean, it's just the group of people he's assembled out there, Johnny. I mean,
even his own stuff is really
no, he writes very well. But you know, as I said, it's just brilliantly put together. It's full of really insightful stuff about tactics and the youth development, FFP, player profiles, profiles of the opposition that we've got, tactics, you name it, all in one half. And then in the second half, it's got some really good kind of big editorial pieces of work. People like Walter Otten. I mean, Walter's done a guide to away games. I mean, it was so funny. I was laughing out loud, literally reading it. Sausage rolls. Tim Rolls has done one on basic times when we were rubbish. Clayton Beerman's done one, like a lifetime supporting Chelsea. Tritz has done a tribute to Frank Lampard. So I mean, it really is absolutely. It's a superb piece of work. Basically, you can download it for free. But what Joe is encouraging you to do is to there it is on the screen now. It's filesnack.com, blah 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 blah. But again, there is a blog on our website, chelseafancast.com. It's called Plains of Almeria Season Preview. Go there for all the information on how to download it. But more importantly, you will also have the information there about how to donate, because what we would like you to do is just to spend a little bit of money on donating for it. A lot of work went into it. It's well worth it. And here comes the link. All the money that we raise goes to Help a London Child, which was Dickie Attenborough's charity. So there you go. Now, a bit more news. I saw these wonderfully lovely people. I'm sure they're loving too, actually. But anyway, lovely people in the pub on Saturday. One of them is Dan, immigrant hero. You know Dan? Yeah. Anyway, it's Dan's birthday. I think it's today, Dan, isn't it? If it's today, Dan, then we would like to officially welcome, give you a big round of applause and happy birthday, Dan!
Happy birthday.
Keep it real, my son. It was great to see him in the pub on Saturday. Now, we've also, I'm delighted to say, one of our great friends on the show, Steve Burns, a.k.a. Bunsey. It is his birthday today. You know, being a polite sort of chap, I don't really want to say how old he is. But if you know about Heinz variety, then that will give you a clue.
114.
That's right. He's 57 today, Jonathan. But anyway, Bunsey is brilliant. He's my favourite tube driver, or one of them.
Just a year younger than me then.
He is only a year younger than you. It's his birthday today. Now, he's got a really bad hip at the moment. He was hobbling along on Saturday with a walking stick.
Have it off, old boy.
He's not in good shape. And I did kind of really helpfully point out the next time I see him, I want to see a parrot on his shoulder.
Pieces of eight.
No, I've been there, done that.
Pieces
done
of
it.
celery, pieces of celery.
It's in there.
So there we go. But I'd like to say happy birthday to Bunsey, our favourite tube driver.
Train driver.
One of the greatest fans of this show. Bunsey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Steve.
What line is he on?
He
Central.
drives us to Piccadilly, I believe.
Central.
Central, is it? Yeah. Okay.
He must be driving me regularly then.
Indeed. Now, last bit of news this week. The latest and first, in fact, CFC UK fanzine of the season. This very thing here. There you go. Oh, they've got a picture of it. And there we go. There's the real thing. There you go. It's beautiful. Next to my beautiful face. There we go. Ooh. There's the photograph. And there's the real thing. It's beautiful. It's almost the same. Anyway, it's a good one this month. I've read some articles in there. They're really good. Some of the old regulars. Tim Waltz, Kelvin Barker's back, Mark Worrell, my good self, and a few other good ones too. I've seen some new writers in there. It's great stuff. Get a copy at the CFC UK stall opposite Fulham Broadway Tube Station at home matches, or from He Who Must Not Be Named at away matches, or of course you can subscribe to get a digital copy online.
How much is it, Chidge?
Only £1. Hurry up. But you can get it from cfcuk.net if you want to get it digitally. That's chelseafancast.com, but I'm assuring you, cfcuk.net is where you get it from. Now, we got to go. We will be back next week, I believe. There you go, cfcuk.net. We will be back next week to report back on the away game at Everton, our first proper test, I believe, and a reunion with a certain Romelu Lukaku beckons.
And Samuel Eto'o.
And Samuel Eto'o. Yeah, I heard on the
Has that been
grapevine
done
today. Heard on the grapevine today that we will be possibly meeting Samuel Eto'o too, so that'll be quite funny. Now, you can email the show during the week. Very easy to do. chelseafancast@gmail.com if you want to, send me some abuse or some helpful suggestions. But anyway, you can tweet us at Chelsea Fancast as well. Very, very simple. Now, brilliant having you guys here as always. We're running out of time, so we've got to go. Nice to see you, Martin. Good night. Lovely to see you, Pablo.
Yeah, good stuff.
Lovely to see you, Johnny
Joy
Kidd.
as always.
Thank you for your Dickie Attenborough memories. Lovely to see you, Benches. Lovely to see you, and lovely to see all of you lovely people out there. Thanks for listening to the show. See you next time. Until then, keep it blue, keep it carefree, and keep it Chelsea.